So just sit in tight and enjoy the show. Okay. So you are seeing my screen and you're seeing what's happening, what's already on my screen. That's Richard Hart's Twitter account. So if you're not following him, so you better do, just go follow Richard Hart on Twitter. So the username is Richard Hart Win on Twitter. Okay, so, and here we are. So this is Pulse, Chain, Pulse Swap, and Hex. So Pulse Swap called PulseX. No, let's not say Pulse Swap anymore. Let's say PulseX. PulseX. So if you are just joining us on YouTube, please kindly smash the like button. Subscribe, turn on the notification button to always know when I'm coming live to you. And also share this with me information on what is happening in the market, right? Okay, so that being said, you can also follow us on Twitter at Ruleboy Crypto. Follow me on Twitter also at RU_SHED. You can also came up yesterday, which I want everyone to look into. Let me just try to see if I can zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in. I don't know if I can zoom in. Okay, let me just do it like this. Okay, so we had the proposal coming up, and it's about the PulseX logo. And a guy made this logo and submitted it to Richard to look into if it's acceptable. So before we go into that, I want us to know that already Richard Hart has two different logos. It's two different projects, which is the Hex and the Pulse chain. And the both project has an hexagon shape symbol. So now again, that is what we are deliberating on. So we are just going to read the guys' review and now give our own opinion on that, right? Okay, so let's just go into these a little bit. It's going to be a little bit long, so just sit in tight and let's roll together and do it. So why a hexagon for the PulseX logo is bad? So this guy is saying that a hexagon logo for PulseX is not going to be okay because of what it's going to tell us. So let's see why he's saying that a hexagon logo, just like the same way that we've been going on Hex and Pulse and PLS. So now he's saying that a PulseX logo being also in that same manner, which is on hexagon, he's saying that it's bad. So let's see his reason. So firstly, he said it should fit in between the Hex and the PLS logo. So yeah, but angles are a beta identifier. So we can use the 30 to 60 degrees angle from the hexagon and apply it to our new logo. So hexagon get boring. So this is the third logo that would be just another of Richard Hart hexagons. So what if someone does not like the hexagon? Crazy, I know, right? So he could be lured into Richard Hart ecosystem with the PulseX legs and hexagon legs logo. So what is he trying to say? He's trying to say that Richard Hart's logo has been hexagon. So right now, what if someone who doesn't like hexagon wants to join into the program, the project? That means the PulseX, the PulseX logo can be different from hexagon, so that it can lure people into joining the project. Actually, that's the truth. Why I say that's the truth is that logo has a whole impact to a project, because I can speak as a logo maker. I used to be a graphic designer. More especially, I've been the one making my graphics. So all the graphics you've seen there, I've been the one making it. So that being said, so our logo actually has impact, actually has a whole lot it does to projects. So I guess changing that logo to something else instead of hexagon is a good one. So give the guy a thumbs up on that thought. So the number 2 here, he said, if we use another hexagon for PulseX logo, some kind of structure. So let's add the important project right now and use the hexagon 30 angles for the smaller project like PulseX. So what it's trying to say is that there is already two projects with hexagons. So adding one more project again, which is the PulseX as hexagon, will not really make sense. So why not we just like infuse, mix it up with something different from that hexagon? So that's another nice thought over there. So the next one he's saying here is that hex and pulse chain are the main project. Yes. So PulseX, that's the bridge and other stuffs on pulse chain, is just one size smaller, right? So or less, so important. So they are less important. So PulseX cannot exist without pulse chain. PulseX cannot exist without pulse chain, which is right. So PulseX is on the pulse chain too, right? Important logos of hex and pulse chain. So let's use another hexagon for Richard Hart on-chain exchange or MetaMask fork. So big important. So which is a really nice one. So he's saying the PulseX as a project that is not that too important. So let's use something lighter for the logo instead of using a thicky stuff, heavy stuff, just like the pulse chain and the hex logo. So which is a nice thought over there again. So he said again that with a hexagon around the logo, that's the X. With a hexagon around the logo, that's the X. It cannot be integrated into the word mark. So I'm going to show you the word mark he made here. So because if you look at Richard Hart's sites, there are integrated word mark that goes around the logo. So if you create a hexagon, with the X in it, that word mark is not really going to fit in. It's not really going to work so well. So I think we really need to separate that. So that's a nice thought there. So he said the word mark would have to be next to the logo itself, which result in 2 X's. So X, PulseX.com. So if we don't use a hexagon, we can integrate the X logo into the word mark itself. So which is a nice thought over there. So instead of using that hexagon to make that instead of using the X and the hexagon in a logo to make the word mark, why not just use the X itself to make that word mark? So that is a nice thought over there again. So he said again, you see the hex logo shape and think of the word hexagon. So whenever you see the hex shape, you think the word hexagon. You see the pulse chain logo shape and think of the word pulse. But you see the PulseX logo with a hexagon around it and think X, not PulseX. So we need the word PulseX, word mark, as the logo, not just a hexagonal shape, which is so beautiful. That hexagon needs a gradient. So now we're talking about the color. We cannot combine red and green in a single. But I really like his thought over here. Like at the end of the thought, he said that he was talking about one green and one red gradient. He was talking about the candles. The candles in trading charts, we have green and we have red. So instead of using gradient for the two, for candles, which identifies as candles, so which is a nice thought over there also. So he said also the symbolism of Bohu's logo proposal with the X made of 2 trading candles. So green cut through the bear, blah blah blah. So see that. So as the logo system background animation on. So we're going to see this side and see how he integrated the word map, and responsive aspect of my proposal will not work with the hexagon. So he's trying to tell you that if there's a hexagon, that won't work for his proposal for this. So what if we put a hexagon around the X and not work with negative space? Okay, now let's just look at what he came across, what he came in conclusion with. So this is the X, this is a hex. So once you see this is a hexagon logo. Once you see it, you just know that is a hex. So once you see this, you just know it's pulse chain. So which is so nice. So now if we have the same shape with X in it, it's definitely not going to make sense, right? So why not if we have something like this, X, and this is just going to stand on its own. Once you see the X, PulseX, PulseX, PulseX. So the pulse into which I guess is this. For me, my opinion is just like the pulse. This piercing through it is that pulse. That's what I can give for it. So now let's look at a few of the thoughts that people, also a few of the communities are suggesting. This is another thought from someone. I don't really know what this really looks like. This is really hard. Here we still see, now we see we see people using the hexagon to create the X, to create the logo. You see, people already are using the hexagon to create the logo. So once we create something like this, the word mark is not really going to work with this, right? Now looking at this is the hexagon, which I see this guy is trying to create the X here and X here. But this would have really make sense if this guy is gonna create this like this, create it like this, create it like this, create it like this, create it like this, then create it like this. No, that is going to refine it to make it so nice. I think this would have makes more sense if he's gonna, so that the word mark can be going this way, can be going this way, can be going this way, can be going this way. You understand what I mean, right? Can be going this way. So it would have make more sense. So now we have this X here too, which is no, this is too hard. This is too hard. So again, we have this X here. This is too hard, though it looks like a blockchain. This is just like a blockchain. Then this one, no. Then this one still on the hexagon stuff. X. This is stock X. I don't know what people are trying to create out there, but finally we are trying to work with one of the proposals, which is this guy over here. So now let's look at the site where the guy tried to experiment that. So if you see what the guy did here, so this is the word mark he's trying to explain. You see how the X is passing through, and this shows a bullish sign and this shows a bearish sign. So the green is bullish going up, while the red is on bearish sign is going down, which is so nice. So now if we have it in hexagon, it's not really going to make that sense. It's not really going to make that sense, but it's being on just X like this, I think it make more sense, which is the idea the guy is trying to throw. So for me, I'm seeing the X also trying to make sense, even though Richard Hart has not like finally conclude whether it's going to work with the logo or not. I don't really, there's no who thought on that yet. So though he posted it and he's just saying that this is one of the best. He said best pulse. He wanted to say, he came here and said not pulse, PulseX, not pulse change. So he was trying to say PulseX. So best PulseX logo I've seen. Explanation in the last picture, which we've seen already. So which is so nice, right? Okay, so and I think that's my thought. I think it's a nice one, but like I said before, if it was something like this, if it was something like this, right? If it's something like this, then comes up like this, comes this way, right? Even though if we don't use the hexagon, you can just make it, okay. That means if we are still going to use the hexagon, it has to be this way, this way, this way. Then here you have to refine the X so well. You have to refine the X so well, then come like this again. then the animation can just be going like this. It can be animated this way, right? It can just be animated this way, which is going to be nice. But I give the guy for the start, I give him I'll give him 8 out of 10. So for me, I'm going to give him 8 out of 10. It's a nice start though. So looking at the site, the word mark he made here look so nice. So that's my thoughts. If you are new on this channel, please kindly smash the like button, subscribe, and share this content. This is just your own way of saying, Ruleboy, thank you for coming live. Thank you for making free video without payment. I also do free signals. I make calls also on this channel, trying to help people to scale through their portfolio, you know. Yes, so kindly smash the like button, subscribe, and share this content. You can also follow us on Twitter at Ruleboy Crypto. You can also follow me personally on Twitter at RU_SHEV. You can also join us on Telegram, on Ruleboy Crypto on Telegram. So we are always releasing good content and positive content, trying to make everyone to scale through their portfolio. So that's that. I love everyone out there. Please kindly trade safely. But for the last time, let's look at the chart. Let's look at the Bitcoin chart. You see, this chart is looking so beautiful. Let's just look at this. Lastly, before I close the stream, So now you see the reviews that we made yesterday is going exactly as predicted. So few hours ago on my Telegram group, I was telling everyone it was time to buy. Because I saw this created already and I knew it was time to buy. So already we are making that move up. So Bitcoin is still going to come to this range, which is definitely going to blow up. If we do 1 through 3, which already created, the next move we just need from here is just going to be, should just be up. So we already create 1, 2, 3. We already have those 3 bottoms here. So this is the first bottom, second bottom, and third bottom. So we also have the first bottom, second bottom, and third bottom. So right here, we should just see that movement up, which is a bullish sign for Bitcoin. And I said this, I told everyone yesterday that we are going to come down to that ranges. And definitely we came down to that ranges, which is so nice. Let me just take my screenshot as usual. If you are always on this channel, you know that I always like taking the screenshot so that to help those on Twitter to understand what I'm saying. So that's my thought on Bitcoin. We are still going to see a move up. And recently, we've been seeing Bitcoin rebelling against the news. Once the news comes out, Bitcoin doesn't really pay attention to the news. Let's see if Bitcoin is also going to do the same thing this time around. Once we get here, a news came out yesterday and nothing really happened. I think it affected. There's nothing really happened on the news. So maybe the news might come at this stage. And trying to push it down again. Which is, if it pushes it down, we're going to see ourselves dumping really down here, right? So, and but right now Bitcoin is already bullish and the chart is looking healthy. We are going to make ourselves, we're going to take our way up, straight up to back to the 49k to the 50k, which is nice for everyone. So what you just need to do right now is to be into good project, be into strong projects. So while Bitcoin is rising, your project can also rise. Now let's look at just one more thing. Let's look at the dominance. Let me look at the dominance and see how the dominance also look like. So already on 4 hours, the dominance is bearish. Which the dominance can still come. The dominance can still come below. Can just see come below to this angle. Yes, to the 40% angle. Trying to respect this person here, so it might still come to this angle, and once it comes to this angle, let me go to the daily and use the pitchfork and analyze the. Let's see if we can really do that. Let me use the pitchfork. Okay, starting from here, go up to here, then here. Okay, so with this pitchfork, I'm seeing Bitcoin going sideways. I'm seeing dominance going sideways, which is going to help Bitcoin to make a massive move. So it's just going to be moving around here, might move around here before pushing up. By then we might have broken to the 100k levels and that about, or it might just, once it comes back up here, that means there's really something coming into Bitcoin. That means that we might see the other way around the Bitcoin being bullish, dominance being bullish, and a few of the altcoins being bullish also. So with this pitchfork, I'm seeing stability in the market. I'm seeing, and also, so which this is if you are out there, please kindly trade safely and be safe out there. Also all I want you to do is smash the like button for me, subscribe, share this live stream, let others see this. That's your own way of supporting me. That's your own way of saying, Ruleboy, thank you. And also, I'm grateful that you are always coming to hang out with me on YouTube and on Facebook. Also, join me on Telegram, on Ruleboy Crypto group on Telegram. We'll be hosting AMA very soon. I will be releasing airdrops and also be doing giveaways on the Telegram group. So that's one more reason why you have to be on the Telegram group. So that's that. Thank you. I'm coming back live again with another 3 major altcoin and 3 major and smart contract project that you should be looking out for. So just look at the next stream that is coming up. The next stream that is coming up, you should not miss the next stream that is coming up because it's a very strong one. So 3 major smart contract project that is coming in 2022. So which no one should miss out. Right now is undervalued, and I want everyone to join into it because I want everyone who is on my channel to make money. I want everyone who's on my channel to make money. Yesterday, I told everyone the next Ethereum is the AVAX, and the next BNB is gonna flip. Solana is gonna flip BNB in price. This is just undervalued. Yesterday, we saw BNB being at the how many billion market cap, and we saw Solana just at the 25 billion. And we also saw AVAX was on 25 billion market cap, while Ethereum was on 400 and something billion market in price and market cap. Let's see, because money are definitely moving from Ethereum into Solana and other projects, and into AVAX and other projects. So those are the projects you should look out for. So just go to the last streams I did yesterday and watch that. And also, just like I said, in the next few hours we'll be coming again with another stream. The 3 major 2022 smart contract project that you should not miss coming live to you. So thank you. That's that, and I'm signing out.